Hello, everyone, and welcome to Henry Ford Memorial Gymnasium. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Henry Ford College and Memorial Gymnasium. And today's contest, it's the Hawks and the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you all the action this afternoon as March Madness has started a little bit early. How about that? Well, not really, but it's on the way. And as we get deep into February and towards the beginning of March, you have to begin to think about the madness. And these two games, or these two teams, I should say, pardon me, meeting, and it's always been an exciting battle. Right now, thank you for joining us. Due to the bit of technical difficulties, we are ready to bring you all the action. 8-2 is your score in favor of the Hawks, and we're underway. Let me give you those starting lineups real fast here. For the Hawks, you have Mac McSeal, number 1, Gary Solomon, Khalil Whitehead, Brandon Machira, and Carrington McCaskill. And for the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College, that was a rebound by one of the starters, number 11. That was Chris Dubessi. And let me give you this. It's Karan Clayton, Christopher Ballard. Dubessi Tadane is on the floor right now. Emmanuel Ndube and Devane Franklin for the Skippers from St. Clair County Community College. Short jumper attempt no good, off the back of the iron. Your hometown Hawks are in the gray unis, and the Skippers from St. Clair County are in the blue. Solomon kicks out to Mansell. Mac Mansell for 3. And that one's blocked. Mansell off and running. Solomon looking inside, now kicks it back out for another 3. That's Brandon Machirin, and that brings some life into this small crowd on hand here checking out this game. 14-4, and Henry Ford, the Hawks, are off to a fast start against the Skippers. Your officials for this afternoon's contest: Lawrence Miller, Brandon Bauer, and Darren Gilbert. And you can just feel the intensity in the gymnasium with these two teams. These two teams meeting. I believe this is the second time for these two teams to meet this late in the season. And Henry Ford is ranked number 19th in the NJCAA Division II men's basketball poll. And St. Clair County Community College is ranked number 16. So a very important game this afternoon for both these teams as we are getting all amped up for the big tournament. And you can check out a lot of the tournament action, which will be right here in Memorial Gymnasium on Tuesday, March 1st. Come on out and check it out if you get the opportunity. (14-6). Short jumper. And McCaskill no good. Gray with the ball gets it over the timeline. Gray running the point. Bain tried to turn around but gets double teamed. Solomon snatches down the rebound and the Hawks are off and running, and a foul committed by number 25. That's Omari Duncan. And that will send Mr. Solomon to the line, shooting two. Solomon misses his first. Misses both the free throws. Three-point attempt from outside, no good. And saved from going out of bounds. Mansell with the jumper, no good. St. Clair will walk it up slowly again. Defended well by McCaskill. Solomon, McCaskill, oh! And Gray thought he had all ball, but he had a little bit of the wrist. And McCaskill was going to bring the thunder. But he will get the opportunity to shoot two. Carrington McCaskill. All-American for the Henry Ford Hawks. And McCaskill makes them both. McCaskill from Detroit Renaissance. 16-6 your score. 12:38 here in the first half if you're just joining us. Three-point attempt, no good by St. Clair. Gray with a three-pointer, count it. Savion Gray with a nice three-point shot and a good look. Solomon on the far wing, looking for some help. And finding it. And a nice jumper from way outside, number 13, Tyler Mack. Just coming into the game and knocking down a three for the Hawks. And also grabbing the rebound. Keyshawn Devlin for three. Block shot by Solomon. Gray gets it, tries to put it back up. And a good battle by number 25, that's Omari Duncan. Three-point shot is good, and it's raining threes inside Memorial Gymnasium, even though it's cold and snowy outside. 25-11 with 11:06 here in the first half of play. And your home team, Hawks, have jumped out to a great start against the Skippers from St. Clair Community College. I want to remind you, on Tuesday, March the 1st at 7 p.m., right here at Henry Ford, you can check out the Great Lakes District B tournament. The winner of that tournament will go on to Dansville, Illinois. And that's in the Class B district of the tournament. This will be played right here on the campus of Henry Ford and Memorial Gymnasium. Gray with the outside shot, and nothing but air on that one. Solomon, good ball movement. Three-point shot that time was no good. Skippers trying to go inside. A nice jumper, nice jump hook that time by Christopher Ballard. Christopher Ballard decided just to take Khalil Whitehead, and he posted him up. Ballard will try to complete the old three-point play the old-fashioned way. (25-14), 10-14 remaining here in the first half. Henry Ford has shown some very good ball movement offensively. Skip pass attempt is broken up. .23 on the shot clock. Another substitute coming back into the game. That's Karan Clayton now checking back into the game. And man, another three-pointer by Tyler Mack. 28-14. And the Hawks are feeling it. Trying to go inside. Nice move inside. And that was Ballard again with two. .16 on the shot clock. And that's something that you never do. Gray fouling the three-point shooter as Keyshawn Devlin will step to the line and shoot three. St. Clair is being coached by Richard Field in his first year with assistant coaches Nate Manoy and Marion Stewart also in their first year, and Dale Voss is the athletic director. And going up high to get that one is Khalil Whitehead. McCaskill gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Machirin. Mac Mansell will reset the offense and get back into it. Short jumper off the back of the iron. Mansell with the steal. Coach Chris Shepard and his team. I talked to Coach as one of his assistants, and he was telling me that one thing they can really hang their hat on, with everything that's been happening this year with COVID and everything, is the resilience of this Hawks team. Mansell at the top driving, and that one's knocked out of bounds, and the Hawks will keep it. 7:44 remaining here in the first half. 31-16 your score. My name is Jeff Lowe, bringing you the action. Henry Ford Hawk basketball. Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. St. Clair County in the dark uniforms, defending the Hawks. And Machirin loses that one. And the Skippers back up the floor quickly. Amari Duncan with that last bucket for the Skippers. And that one's thrown right into the bench of the Skippers. (7-12) and counting here in the first. Three-pointer from outside is good, and that's number 23, Devane Franklin. Good ball movement. Machira with the outside shot is no good, and the Skippers back quickly. Mansell driving and gets the bounce. Mac Mansell. Looking to go inside. Now they kick it back out. Three-point shot is good. Franklin with another three. (33-24). McCaskill from outside, no good. And the Hawks have kind of fell in love with those three-pointers the last couple times down the floor. Machira from outside, it's good. (36-24). Big time shot right there by Machirin. Now going inside. Good defense by Machirin. Ball patted around and finally got under control by the Skippers, and they get it back in there. Adambe with that last bucket for the Skippers. Ten-point lead for the Hawks. And the Adambe. Turn around, underneath, blocked. Good defense. Count the bucket. Ballard for the Skippers will go to the line again. And a couple of substitutions now into the game for the Hawks. Ballard will be shooting one. Substitution now into the game. That's number 11, Debese into the game now for the Skippers. Solomon hard to the basket. And the Skippers were definitely looking for an offensive foul, but couldn't convince referee Dan Gilbert to call it. Solomon Ataloing shooting 2 for the Hawks. Makes his first. Solomon has had a quiet game so far. Solomon, one of the leaders on this Hawks team. Trying to go inside. Good job defensively. Solomon with the ball and has that one knocked away. Solomon going to the basket again. And he's fouled again. Number 23 on the foul this time. That's Franklin. And the Hawks will get it out underneath. 3:46, and man, has this been a first half of basketball that's been going pretty fast. Solomon muscling. I don't know how McCaskill got that one away. Carrington McCaskill went up hard. No foul was called. And Coach Richard Field is in the ear of Lawrence Miller, the official. And still at the line and makes both free throws. 39-29, 3:35 here in the first half of play. This Hawk team really got off to a fantastic big lead. Carrington McCaskill. Three-point shot attempt off the back of the iron, no good. McCaskill with the rebound. Solomon up the floor quickly. Mansell thought about it, now kicks it back out. McCaskill stepped on the baseline there and turned the ball over. Short shot, it went in but came out. Mansell driving hard to the basket. Mansell with the two-pointer. (43-29). 2:06 remaining here in the first half. Good job defensively by the Hawks. Solomon in the open floor. Over to Mansell for three. No good. And a technical foul called on Coach Richard Shepard. And Mansell will shoot the technical. It's been a double technical. He makes them both. And the Hawks get the ball. No, the Hawks do not get the ball. Pardon me. The Skippers will get possession of the ball. (45-29) your score. Skippers kicked it back out, playing the inside-out game. That one's no good. Hawks rebounded. Mansell going hard to the basket. In the open floor, and a nice easy layup for the Skippers. It's number 4, Amari Smith. So the Hawks will bring it up slowly. Solomon kicks it back out. Jumper is good. Tyler Mack for three. Under a minute remaining here in the first. And Mack is called for the foul, has his hands out and said, who, me? 48-31. Three-point shot, no good. Whitehead with the rebound, over to Mack. (19 on the shot clock. Solomon looking for some help, maybe a little push off there. McCaskill underneath tried to throw the cross-court pass. Back out to Solomon, over to McCaskill! Carrington McCaskill. 50-31, 12 seconds, and what a way to end the half. With a thunderous dunk by Carrington McCaskill. Three-point shot goes in and out, and McCaskill with the rebound, and that will do it for the first half of play. Henry Ford 50, St. Clair County Skippers 31. It's halftime, and we'll be right back with the second half after this. It's halftime, and welcome back to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. My name is Jeff Lowe. What an exciting first half. If you missed it, hey, guys, hope you'll be here for the second half, because Henry Ford with a 50-31 lead over St. Clair Community College, and it's been a good one, folks. I'm telling you right away. Hey, leading scorers for Henry Ford in that first half, you had Mac Mansell with 11, Carrington McCaskill with 8, Tyler Mack with 9, and Brandon Machirin with 9 points. Also, for the skippers, you had Christopher Ballard with 8 and Omari Duncan with 9. And what a first half. You know, Henry Ford got off to a flying start against this skippers team, and they never relinquished the lead at all in that first half, and they just kept putting it on them. But the skippers, to their credit, got within about 11 points, and they got close enough to make a little run, and the Hawks just pulled away. We're all set for the second half of play. We're about to tip it off in just a few minutes as both coaches, Coach Shepard for the Hawks and also Coach Fields for the Skippers. And the Skippers will, I said tip it off, but I mean they will take it out to start the second half. And Skippers again in the blue uniforms, and the Hawks in the gray. As we begin this second half of play. And let's see how the Skippers respond. They started off shooting a 3 and coming up empty. Solomon down the floor, over quickly to Mac Mansell. Mansell looking for Matrina in the corner, and that one's tipped out of bounds by one of the Skipper players. And a quick substitution right away by the Skippers as number 3, that's Savion Gray, checks in real quickly off the bench. McCaskill to the basket heart, and no good. Good job defensively by Dinumbe. Mbe with the bucket the other way. Good job defensively and a bucket on the offensive end. 55-33. Jumper from free throw extension, no good. Matrina with the rebound. Kicks it out quickly to Solomon. Solomon around the back, and Solomon turns it over. Short jumper, no good. Brandon Matrina with the rebound. Matrina thought about the 3, passes it up to Mansell. Mac Mansell back to Matrina. Matrina from outside, no good. And the Hawks coming out cold. And a 3-pointer from outside. Woo! Watch out, Omari Duncan, one of the leading scorers for the Skippers, with that 3-pointer right there. Khalil Whitehead with the 3. And that will be a timeout called by the Hawks, 53-36, and Coach Shepard wants to talk this over real quickly. He doesn't like what he's seen coming out in this second half of play. As I try to listen in to some of the strategy that's going back and forth with these coaches. And I can hear Coach Shepard indicating to his ball club that they have to play tough and share the ball. Coach Shepard trying to motivate his guys because they can't coast with this big lead they have over the Skippers. Skippers looking for some offense. And let's see what happens here. 53-36. The Skippers will take it out underneath the far end of the court. Knocked out of bounds, and the Skippers will maintain possession. Coach Fields looking for a foul on that last play, but didn't get it. Three-point shot, he got that. Number 25, Amari Duncan, after the three-point. After the three-point shot was called for a technical. Language used on the floor, and Duncan is just trying to get some clarity because he didn't feel what he said was offensive at all. It didn't look like it was directed toward any other player or anything, but a technical was fouled, and Mantell's at the line shooting two, and he makes them both, 54-39. And the Hawks will keep the ball. .28 seconds on the shot clock. McCaskill on the wing, now over to Solomon. Solomon looking to drive, and he pushes off with the right hand. Skippers getting into their offense, and bang. Inside to McCaskill. And that one rolls around the rim and out. Gray looking for some room and finding it, but not finding a bucket on that particular play. Hawks come down quickly. Solomon looking for some room, getting some space. Short jumper, no good. The hezzy, the jump shot, and the foul by Solomon, and that's going to be 3 shots for Duncan. Duncan had 9 points in that first half. Makes the second free throw. Duncan makes it a 10-point game. (54-44). Keyshawn Devlin now into the game for the Hawks. He's running the point. Also Tyler Mack, number 13, in for the Hawks. Little physical going on over there on the side, and out of bounds and off the foot of Gray. Three seconds on the shot clock. Outside shot, no good. And the Skippers come away with a rebound and a good defensive stance. Gray, short jump shot, free throw extension is good. Keyshawn Devlin looking inside. And a good job by Whitehead, using some muscle in the low point. Whitehead again. And driving hard to the basket is Mac Mansell, and he'll go to the line and get two shots as he challenged the big man, Chris Dubesi Tinde. Makes his second, and a timeout called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Hawks. They want to talk it over again real quickly. 58-46, 15:06 remaining if you're just joining us here in the second half. I want to remind you also again that Henry Ford will be hosting the tournament, or a portion of the tournament, on Tuesday, March the 1st. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. Opponents to be announced. But come on out and check out the action. And the winner will go to Flint, and then the Flint winner will go to Dansville, Illinois. So exciting basketball right here in Memorial Gymnasium in Dearborn, Michigan. And we'll also be here streaming the game for you, but come out and support the Hawks. Skip pass and kind of tripped over to the official. And the official is a part of the game, so they'll take it out. On the baseline. You're on the sideline, pardon me. Devlin, short jumper, no good, and going up very high is Ballard, snatching down the rebound. That was blocked by McCaskill. Mack. Carrington McCaskill went up high and defended it. The offensive glass. And that will send number 15, Daniel Autry, to the line, shooting 2. Autry misses his second. And a nice pull-up jumper that time by Duncan. (59-48). Mac Mensil, ill-advised pass. Back the other way, and a nice job. As the Skippers continue to close the gap. Ballard at the line, and players are trying to calm down the coach. And the coach is in the ear of the official. And Ballard at the line, shooting 2, and makes them both. It makes it an 8-point game. That's off the foot of Mac Mensil, and